He who wants to grow will always be ready to take correction. Yes, I've started by appreciating his love foundation. And I tell you, perfection, I said earlier on, lies with the Almighty. And that is why they say there is room for improvement, because in everything that is humanly done, there is bound to be one form of error and the other that you can improve on. And the only thing I've said here today, that I said maybe we should look at to improve on, is the idea of just that 1 meal. That maybe if you just take a local government, because we have, I don't want us to start mentioning names of those we have been partnering with.
Please don't.
And there is no organization that has come to us for partnership that we have not attended to.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
You have that strong collaboration. That's why you came to us. We accepted you. Olufate Miroku came to us. We accepted them. Magodo Resident Association came to us, and they are doing fantastic there.
Thank you.
So I tell you, that's why I'm giving it to you.
Thank you.
It's not that we accept collaboration.
Thank you.
And we want to improve. I wouldn't have given the comment I gave earlier on.
All right,
I give it to you.
All right.
We appreciate you.
Thank you
but
very
I
much.
tell you,
Thank
Lagos State is doing wonderful. And one thing you must know is this. This school feeding program is
for all
national.
of us. Thank you very much. Thank you.
So
you are going to
using the word you
us.
Child,
okay, all of us.
They are
I'm
our
sorry, sir.
children. They
Representative
are
of
our
Sube.
children.
Representative of Sube. I didn't plan to say something, but I just must emphasize something.
Sir?
I want to emphasize a point. Okay, we're talking about school feeding. But you see, HLF, for the past 5 years, we have 28 daily feeding centers. Every day, pounded jam, rice, egusi and all that. So, I think we need to be applauded. It's not only school.
We applaud
there is hunger all over the nation.
Yes.
So when you are saying we are doing one and all, no. Let's bring it together, aggregate everything, and kudos to HLF. Thank you.
All right, in rounding it all up, one thing that
kudos to the state government and the federal government.
Thank you very much.
Yes.
No, I mean, you're doing your job. Don't give yourself kudos. If we're going to give kudos, we'll give it to HLF. But one of the things that I was caught across is the need for auditing. I think it came from there, and it came from there. So in saying that you would continue to partner, the co-meat vans can submit the cow or the ram to the people who would ensure that by the time it's getting to the final destination, it's not only the head of the cow that is getting there. Because that's what one of them has said. All right, thank you very much, everyone. Please rise for a group photograph. Mr. Chairman, HLF, Pastor Iliomadi, please join us. Professor Don, please join us. And right after that, we'll present plaques to each of them. Please move close to the center. Right after this, Mr. Bisi Onosanya will come up stage to present the plaques to our panelists. Can I please panelists, please hold on. Can I please have Mr. Bisi Onosanya to present to Mrs. Idu Alaba first. Mrs. Idu Alaba first. Thank you very much. And next is Mrs. Ayodele Gbemileke, the country representative of Nutrition International. And next is Mrs. Amaka Ezekwesili. Please face the cameras. And last but not the least, GMD presenting to Chairman. Right here, don't look for him. Can you be looking for? Why are you looking for him? All right, congratulations. That's a handshake from the GMD to Chairman. Congratulations. So you please here for a group photograph with all of them. Oh, there's one more. Oh, I'm sorry. To Dr. Malamo, Chief Dietitian at the Lagos State Health Service Commission. Thank you. Mr. Onosanya, please come to the center, and can we all close up for a group photograph? Pastor Oluyomade would like to invite you up once again. You stand right next to Mr. BC Onosanya. Thank you very much. So what I am going to do is that I will enroll in a primary school at Lagos State, and I will find out if you will bring fresh meat to my school. Please put your hands together for all of them once again. We're quickly moving on to the next panel, which focuses on health. And to introduce the panel, we're going to take another short documentary. If the documentary is ready, please play now. Thank you. You see, the chairman forgot his meat, fresh meat. Eh? Yeah,
thank you.
Sorry.
Kabiru, Folari, and Wasiu are bound by one thing: hunger. They came to school this morning without food, and there were many of them in other schools we visited. Their story is a testament to the decision of Nigeria's President Bola Ahmed Tinubu to declare a state of emergency on food security in our nation, where 25.3 million people are currently food insecure, according to the Food and Agriculture Organization of the United Nations. In response, His Love Foundation, the RCCG global charity, which in the last 5 years has embarked on a free feeding program across the world, and the Lagos State government decided to join hands in a partnership to defeat hunger. The project, Manna Meals for Primary Schools, is designed to feed 1 million pupils in Lagos State free of charge, beginning with primary 1 to 3. The pupils are also given fruits and nutrition talk, essential for brain development.
On top of the jollof rice, you can see the protein, which is called meat. And apart from this food, we are going to give you fruits. We have pineapple, apple, orange, good, banana, mango.
Today, this project has visited 498 schools with 459,074 meals served.
They enjoyed the food and were indeed very happy.
Thank you, thank you.
His Love Foundation, in the last 6 years, has served 125,251,239 meals.
Remember, a loaf of bread to a hungry child is the face of God.
His Love Foundation. No one should go to bed hungry.
Join us. Contribute 1,000 naira monthly and be a partner, or 12,000 naira at once annually and get 1 million naira personal accident insurance plus 100,000 naira reimbursement for medical expenses, courtesy of our insurance partners. For details, visit our website. We are His Love.
We are indeed His love, because the loaf of bread to a hungry child is the face of God. We are God to those in need, and that's one of the ways that we can bring them to church. We're going on quickly to the next panel. I'd like to invite the Executive Director of the MTN Foundation, Mrs. Odunayo Sonda. Please put your hands together for her as she comes to the stage. She'll be joined on this panel by the State Coordinator of the Society for Family Health in Nigeria, Mr. David Shegun Ayinde. Also on the panel, we're going to have the Senior Analyst of the Clinton Health Initiative, Mr. Olatunji Oluyide. Mr. Oluyide, please come up now. We're also going to have the Zonal Coordinator of the National Health Insurance Authority, represented by Mrs. Aisha Abubakar Harina, the Deputy Director, NHI Lagos. Thank you very much. And this panel will be moderated by Dr. Yetunde Ayo Oyalawo, the founder of Market Doctors. You're going to have 29 minutes for this panel. I hope that there is nobody in charge of health feeding of school children here. All right. MTN. Sorry, we're not here to talk about data and recharge card, so please don't put MTN on the spot. All right. Are you ready? Thank you very much. MTN Foundation is doing great work in all communities. And this is an opportunity for you to hear it from the horse's mouth. Over to you, Dr. Oyalo.
Okay, thank you. Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to the panel, all health enthusiasts. This is not a time to fall sick in Nigeria, and we all know that, and that there's a lot going on in the health system, and it really takes a lot for organizations to decide to do something in the health system, and that's why we've put together people who are doing stuff in the healthcare system and trying to make things happen. In Nigeria, we also know that the budget for health is supposed to be 15%, but we have 4.5% of the budget being put into health. Nigeria doctor-to-patient ratio is 1. The normal one is supposed to be 1 to 9K, but we have 1 to 600K, 600,000. And we will need 363,000 more doctors in Nigeria to achieve that. And with migration of doctors, I don't know how we would achieve that. And we've brought together people who are doing stuff to strengthen the health system and still provide succor for people, and creating access, affordability, accessibility, and acceptable health to people in our communities. And I would like each of the participants to say the goal of their organization when it comes into the healthcare space in Nigeria. So the question will just go to everybody on the panel, starting with MTN Foundation.
Thank you very much, and thank you, His Love Foundation, for having us on the panel, and well done. You do great. You're doing great. For the MTN, you can clap, yeah. For the MTN Foundation is a corporate foundation. It's founded by MTN Nigeria, and we call ourselves the CSI platform for MTN Nigeria. And CSI, not because CSR is bad, but CSI because it's a corporate social investment. It is an investment, and we do look out for the returns on it. And really, the reason we're set up, our raison d'etre, is that we empower communities because we believe that communities are powerful. They're the basis of society. And so we continue to empower communities in the areas of health, youth development, and of course, other national priorities.
Thank you.
All right, thank you very much. My name is David Shegwayinde. I represent Society for Family Health. I'm the state coordinator for PACS project in Lagos State. And of course, Society for Family Health is a pan-Africa non-governmental organization. It's like the biggest indigenous organization in Nigeria. And we focus on all the major interventions in the community, health interventions, starting from malaria, HIV, child health, HIV, of course, case management, TB, case management, family planning, farmer strengthening system in the country. So talk of any area that concerns health, SFH is there. And that is for what and for whom we exist. We believe that as an organization, our ethos is that we exist because we feel the army now, the Coyote, the Chukwemeka need to have a good health care system. And that is what we are existing for. Thank you.
Thank you. NHIA.
Good afternoon, everyone. I really want to commend your foundation for this very important conference. As for NHIA, we're very open for collaboration of this nature. In your talk, when you just started, you talked about most of the challenges that the NHIA tried to address: qualitative, quantitative, and accessibility to quality healthcare services. We all know the current situation we have in Nigeria today. The only way that we can have quality access to healthcare